Hi everybody, it's me, Nina. Well, today I've got some sad news. Sally was attacked last night, our chicken, and whatever it was took her life. We're thinking that it was probably either a raccoon or a possum, and the reason being they didn't eat her. They just, well, they might have ate some of the breast meat, and that's what makes me lean toward a raccoon, because they're known to eat the breast meat and just to tear a chicken up. Um, it dug out from underneath of her. She was in a dog kennel, for those of you that are new to the channel. She had been one of the chickens that had been picked on. You know, chickens are mean girls, as I've said before. And so we had moved her out into a dog kennel. Now, what I will say about that is, last year when we had, when she was picked on, the same chicken, you know, because chickens have a pecking order, and we put the dog kennel inside of our chicken run, and she was safe and protected, but yet she was still in with the, you know, the other chickens. And the thing is, I wish that I would have done that again this year, but I didn't. I was thinking, let's go ahead and totally get her away, because last year it took a long time to get her put back in with the flock. And so I thought this might work, and I just wanted to make this video so that if anybody else is having troubles like this, just a little heads up. Predators will find them, and if they can get into your chickens, they absolutely will. I'm going to show all of our coop and all of the things that we have done when we built this run and everything to protect the chickens. And yeah, for those of you that are wanting to start even just a small flock, please do the best that you can do in providing protection for your flock. So let's go ahead and get started, and then I'll show you where Sally was. And Steve's already taken her down and buried her this morning. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I'll show you what we've done to protect the ones that are in the coop and the run. All right, I'm just going to show you a picture of the coop that we bought when we first started getting into wanting chickens. And what we did with this is, when we bought the coop, let me get a close-up here of it. It had just that chicken wire. See it on the outside? Well, from the inside, we went in and put hardware cloth on top of that, because raccoons and stuff can put their hands through that chicken wire, and they can just take the head off of the chicken. So that was one of the main things that we did. And then you can see all around the bottom, instead of leaving that open, and there's my dog Willow, my husband put hardware cloth around the entire bottom of the coop, and it goes out about probably a foot underneath the ground, and coming out this way, so that if something would start digging in here, you know, they're going to have to dig quite a bit to be able to get up underneath of that wire. All right, the same thing with the windows on the front of the coop. All they had when we bought this was just a screen, regular window screen. And I thought, oh, no way, you know, predators will absolutely get in there. So once again, my husband took the hardware cloth and he has stapled it all around, all over the entire, well, both windows. All right, moving on here to our run. The first run that we built was connected to the coop, and it just ran straight all the way down to the door. Well, then the following year we opened up between the 2x4s, and so the chickens could get in this way and we could walk in this way, and built the second part of the run, so they have plenty of room. Okay, in doing that, we did it all with hardware cloth, as you can see. And we covered the top with the hardware cloth as well. I can't, I can probably reach up there and, okay. And he did the exact same thing down here. That wire actually runs out a couple feet all the way around, which you can't see it anywhere else except for right in this area. How far out that runs. So all the way around. We left these weeds right here beside the garden area so that the chickens would get more shade when the sun comes around in the afternoon. Okay. In the areas where the fencing, the hardware cloth met with the other piece, we just zip tied it, and we check on those ever so often to make sure that they're, you know, because being plastic, they will get brittle over the years. Wrapped them all the way around the 2x4s. And all the way around everywhere that wire goes underneath the ground. To anyone that is new to our channel, my house and this part is up on a hill, and then I have a creek that you see right here that flows down right in the middle of our land. And there, down there through the trees, you can see a part of our other garden, garden number 2, and it has that black fabric cloth on it to help with the weeds. But that's our other property down there. Now we only have not quite an acre altogether. But because of that creek and all of the trees and stuff going in the middle of our land, we have a lot of predators. I mean, we live in town. We don't live in the city, but we do live in town. And because of all this lush, you know, leaves and trees, and then the creek down there, we have a lot of predators that we knew we'd have to protect our flock from. All right, so this was the main run that my husband and my cousin built that is attached to the coop over there. And then this is the back of our garage. So it's protected that way. And then Steve fixed on this screen door. He also put hardware cloth stuff on it too. And I know raccoons and everything can you know, they've got little fingers that move like human hands. So what we do is we have this that we can put on at nighttime, and they're not going to be able to get that open. We have double screen at the bottom. And chickens themselves are bad enough about digging too. I mean, they dig holes all over so they can lay in the cool earth. As you can see up over in that corner, let me zoom up a little bit. Can you see that hole where they're trying to get up underneath of the chicken coop? But that wire was there and they couldn't get any further, so they stopped. So yeah, if you've got your chickens working against you too, you know, just try to make it as safe as you can afford to. I want to get chickens if I couldn't afford to take care of them. And I wanted it tall enough that we could get in there and take care of business without knocking our heads. Now I'll show you where Sally was. Alright, from the coop, I had put her over in the weeds here, in this dog kennel. And you can see, let me zoom up here, you'll see where it dug through the back. See that spot right there? Let me get my finger in the right there. That spot, whatever it was, dug through. And then also right there is another spot that whatever it was came through. I really think it was a raccoon. There were feathers, as you can see, laying there. Feathers laying there. Steve has pulled up this because it sat in the back of the coop, or the dog kennel. So he pulled it up because she was laying half in that and half out of that. She enjoyed the time that she lived there. She had been laying eggs just about every day. So last year when she was picked on, she quit laying eggs for the whole, I bet she didn't hardly lay anything all last year. So this year she was comfortable and happy and was laying an egg just about every single day. So that's what happened, you know. I should have known better. And just about a week ago, Steve had healed all up from where the chickens were picking on her. So yeah, we had said we got to get her moved back in with the other girls, and we didn't do it. We kept thinking, we'll wait until, you know, you're supposed to do that at nighttime, and we kept thinking, we'll wait until it cools off. Well, when it cooled off, we had so much other work to do. So we just didn't get it done. So it's our fault. But I just wanted to come out and show you guys how we have done things to try to protect our flock as best that we could to our ability. And yeah, it might be overkill to some people, having all of the things done like a Fort Knox almost, but I wanted to do what I could to protect them, and I'm feeling really guilty about losing Sally. But I also know that that's life when you have a homestead. No matter how big your homestead is, you face a lot of things that you don't want to face. Man, I've got a chicken over there letting everybody know she's laid an egg. See how they make holes when they start getting hot? And they breathe with their mouth open. And she's in the shade. Willow, where was you at, baby? Huh? Alright, just want to say thanks for watching, and just keep coming back and learning along, with us. Yeah, it's kind of a sad morning, but it's okay, because that is life, and she lived a good life for a chicken. So you guys take care. God bless. Stay out of the sunshine as much as you can today. It's a hot one here, and make sure that you keep drinking that water. So I'll talk to you on the next video. Bye bye.